This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
Starting February 19th, Ingham County officials will lift indoor mask requirements for all Lansing area schools and colleges.
Health officials say they're making this decision due to a dip in coronavirus infections and hospitalizations across the state and area.
In fact, according to Ingham County Health Officer Linda Vale, one of the main reasons for the decision is the 78% decline in the county's case rate over the past 2 weeks. Now, this latest decision does allow individual schools to decide whether or not to still have mask mandates in place, and health officials are urging schools to maintain strict masking policies, especially in areas with substantial or high transmission levels.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. We had a very brief push of snow come through the area, or it is still moving through the area. Here's a look at the Skyview Network this morning, St. John's. The snow not coming down as hard as it was, still very windy. Roads are snow-covered and slippery. We're at a temperature this morning of 33 degrees. As we head to the WLNS cam now, road conditions seem to be improving a bit. You see 127's doing all right, at least the right lanes. Temperature now above freezing, 33. Like I said, very brief area of impacts. Jackson, you see the roads are snow-covered and slick. We're at 31. And it feels like 21 as the snow is falling. Satellite radar shows that band continuing to move through the area. This band here looks to be trying to work its way southward, so we could be in for a little more moderate to heavy snow before the time it's said and done. This is part of a low-pressure system sweeping its way off to our north. Warm front's going to briefly warm us up close to 40 degrees this afternoon before a cold front slides through and drops us down to the low teens overnight tonight. Visibility continues to be reduced. We're at a bit better in Lansing, 2 miles. We're at a mile in Mason and Jackson, 1.25 miles in Marshall and Charlotte. School closings coming in, especially in parts of Eaton County. We have Potterville now, Grand Ledge. Just about all the schools in Eaton County, as well as Berry County, parts of Ionia, Montcalm, Gratiot, Ovid Elsie's delayed 2 hours, and we have a few coming in for Calhoun as well. So continues to be slick out there. Perfect storm. I mean, we were only seeing 1 to 2 inches of snow, which normally would not be enough to close schools. Just with it coming right at the right time, some are erring on the side of caution for a long Super Bowl weekend. 34 the temperature in Lansing. We're at 32 in Mason and Jackson, 32 in Hillsdale as well. Notice we've already risen above freezing in some spots, and so road conditions may start to improve. At least just turn more slushy before eventually melting. Winds are steady out of the southwest this morning. As a result, wind chill values are in the low to mid-20s. It is a cool start to the day, and the wind's certainly not helping the cause when you combine the snow in there. Winds stay gusty for us through the morning before winding down this afternoon. They'll briefly pick up as a cold front sweeps through, and then they turn out of the northwest, and it's going to be breezy briefly tonight before winding down for good. Precision cast rather shows the snow continuing for us through the next several hours before wrapping up rather quickly. And then we see a mix of some rain and snow showers. Once that front passes through, we could see one last push of a few flurries, and then conditions should begin to clear out for us. In terms of total snow forecasted, general 1 to 3 inches from this total event. And Kalamazoo just came at about 2 inches, and we'll likely see some totals pretty similar to that here in the Lansing area by the time it wraps up. So again, not a significant event, just coming at the perfect time to produce several impacts. Today's forecast, 39 degrees, morning snow turning to drizzle or rain-snow mix, and the wind will be breezy, at least this morning. We get down to 12 overnight tonight with a few more showers and much colder as that front sweeps through. Your 6-day forecast features a cold weekend here in mid-Michigan, highs only in the upper teens. And then we rebound quite nicely. We have to keep a close eye on next Wednesday through Friday. A pretty strong system looks to potentially sweep through the area that could bring a mess of some rain and snow. So we'll keep a close eye on that. You'll likely want to do the same as it gets closer. Current time, 6:19. We've got more heading your way on 6 News this morning. We'll be right back.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klipfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra.
And let's stick with COVID-19 and talk about new case numbers. Infections and hospitalizations are decreasing across the state, with only 3 counties showing an increase in numbers, none in mid-Michigan. Officials say almost all of Michigan's positive cases now are the Omicron variant found in 74 counties. According to the state health department, new daily cases from the latest report dipped below 4,000, the fewest amount since November. Overall, Michigan has reported 2.03 million cases since the pandemic began, and across Michigan's entire population, 65.3% have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier and with one tap. You have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
After a one-year hiatus due to COVID-19, the Mid-Michigan Women's Expo is back.
Organizers say this year's event will be a time for women to learn and grow in a variety of ways and feel good about themselves. So joining us now live from the Lansing Center where the event is happening is 6 News reporter Michael Thomas.
He's here for you with what Women Expo organizers are saying. Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. That's right, it's back, and this is actually the 22nd annual Expo, which is why officials say they're not only excited to be back after 1 year, but they're excited to celebrate 22 years. Let's get those details up on your screen. Now, this event will last from today all the way until Sunday. It'll start at 10 a.m. and it'll end at 6 p.m. every day until Sunday. Now, this will be right here at the Lansing Center on Michigan Avenue. Admission starts at $10 for adults and $8 for children, and those are children ages 6 to 14. Now, according to officials, this is the largest single consumer event for women across mid-Michigan, and it features hundreds of women-focused businesses. Now, that includes products, services, demonstrations, and more, and they're really all aiming to provide a weekend full of enjoyment, education, and of course, entertainment. Now, this year they're going to have Mrs. America 2022, and yes, Mrs. America, not Miss America, and it's Jackie Blankenship, and she is from Michigan herself, and she'll be talking on Saturday at noon, really giving a presentation on how women can keep themselves confident and also know their purpose. Organizers say it's an event they've been waiting for.
It is a lot of work, but it is really fun to do and provide. They haven't been able to do much of that in the last 2 years, so we're excited just for that opportunity. We love interacting with the public and just seeing them have fun. You know, they walk around and find new products and services they're not used to being able to buy, and it's just really fun to see.
Now, again, tickets start off right around $10. You can buy admission at the door. And of course, we have more information on our website under the Scene on 6 section at WLNS.com. And since I am the only reporter out here, I will give you a live look at the snow. Blake obviously will have more info on it, but those streets are a little bit dusty, so you are going to want to drive a little bit slower this morning. Live for you in Lansing, Michael Thomas, 6 News.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier and with one tap. You have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klipfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra. We'll see you then.
Welcome back, everybody. 6 News is not only here for you on air, but also online at WLNS.com.
So joining us now live in studio is 6 News digital reporter Autumn Pitcher with what's trending on the web right now. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning, Kira and Jorma. According to a recent CNN poll, nearly 60% of Americans disapprove of President Biden's job performance. The same poll in December found that 51% disapproved, a decrease of 9% in 2 months. In the new survey, only 36% of independents and 9% of Republicans approved. And 83% of Democrats still approve, but that's down from 94% from last summer. The cost of streaming services are on the rise. This comes as there is still an industry push for more original content. Netflix has now increased its monthly cost to $15.49 from $13.99, and Amazon is raising its monthly price of a Prime membership to $14.99 from $12.99. Get this, the game that took over households more than a decade ago is back, Wii Sports. Nintendo is bringing back the iconic sports game that will feature old favorites like bowling and tennis, and 3 new sports including soccer, volleyball, and badminton. It will be available on the Nintendo Switch in April. This was one of my favorite games growing up. My brother and I played it all the time.
Yeah, I love Wii Sports.
So fun.
I played Wii yesterday, the old version with my son.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I can't believe it's been more than a decade.
I didn't even know it was gone.
Yeah, we didn't even know what was going on. I thought,
You're still playing it.
Right. They're like, oh, it's back. Like, yeah, we've always had it.
yeah, I know. We just did it yesterday. But those games are a lot of fun, especially when you get little kids. My
Oh yeah,
son
for
was
sure.
playing me.
It's still fun now. I love the tennis. You feel like you're right in
You're
it.
60, it's a blast. All right, thank you so much.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. Six News Now will begin in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 6 News Now will begin shortly.